The campus of Duke University in Durham, North Carolina is recognized worldwide for its natural beauty and its architectural splendor. With the magnificent Duke Chapel at its heart, the university's original West Campus is made up of academic and administrative buildings as well as student housing, all in the Tudor Gothic style. The building blocks of the campus are known as Duke Stone. This is its story. It begins with the university's original benefactor, James B. Duke. As his vision for the new campus took shape in the 1920s, Duke sought a stone that would replicate the great universities of England and the northeastern U.S.
Duke mused that a local stone might save money on transportation costs after inspecting stone from Midwest and New England.
And Duke found what he was looking for, literally in his own backyard.
A field of stone in Hillsboro. A participant in the selection process said the university had more luck than anyone deserved.
Sensing opportunity, Duke acted quickly
And secretly bought an option, $4,000 for 72 acres of land.
Not only was the stone from the Hillsboro Quarry the first choice for James B. Duke and the university's trustees, it was an amazing bargain, saving over $2 million in original construction costs.
The advantage of the nearby quarry is that you had a short spur into the main line in Hillsboro and in Durham.
And we're standing in the Duke Quarry area near Hillsboro, which totals about 7 acres. The original quarry pits are just off to my left, date back to the mid-1920s, and the current area that's being used is behind me.
This quarry, part of Duke Forest, is currently the sole source of the stone that embodies Duke architecture.
This is a piece of the Duke stone, which is a metamorphic rock called phyllite, sometimes commonly known as Carolina slate. There have been about 17 different color variations of the stone discovered here.
It is this rich range of color and shading that gives Duke building exteriors their unique appeal.
There are about 3,000 tons that have been removed recently, and the next phase will be for the stonemasons to come here and select rock to be taken back to campus to be shaped and used in building projects that are now underway or will soon be underway.
Because of rising costs, the primary exterior material for newer campus construction projects is brick. But architects are finding creative ways to integrate Duke stone into their work, as in the new West Eden's Link.
What we're trying to do is use stone to help us anchor the West Eden's Link in the history of Duke's earlier residential architecture. We're using it at the base of the buildings, also at arches where students will walk by and actually be able to touch it, and then the McClendon Tower, the kind of exclamation point for the project.
This is a good example of how architects and planners are balancing cost-effective design with the need to retain a look that is distinctively Duke. Current projections call for using 5,000 tons of Duke stone per year to cover 90,000 square feet of new construction.
Obviously would have loved to do Duke stone, and in fact there's enough stone at the quarry for us to use, but it costs us 6 times as much to actually mount this stone as it does to do brick. So at that point it was simply prohibitive for a residence hall to use Duke stone all over.
We're trying to use it where it makes the most sense and where we can sort of integrate and knit the campus back together. Essentially been using it only as a landscaping material over the last decade or so. When we got into Wilson Rec, which was a connection to an original building, we clearly needed to use Duke stone on that front face. So we're trying to have a lot of places where it is in fact walls that you can walk up to and touch and feel as you can the original buildings.
And today, university leaders seek to build upon the original vision of the school's founder, James B. Duke.
A lot of people believe one of the reasons Duke became a great university as quickly as it did is because it looked like one from the very beginning. And I think it's important we try to get back some semblance of what Duke historically has looked like.
With innovation and conservation, Duke stone will help this great university grow and retain its unique architectural character for generations to come. Indeed, this story in stone will be continued.